Good morning everyone. Today I want to share a few very important lessons for associates of eBIZ.com Private Limited. And I think these lessons are also very important for any network marketers from any company. By the way, my name is Saurav Ghosh and I am associated with eBIZ.com Private Limited and network marketing industry for last 7 years. Let me tell you something what you can learn here. I am going to share with you what I have learned in 7 years of journey with eBIZ.com. Total truth, no hype or false motivation. I will help you to avoid the common mistakes. I will help you to build a sustainable network for long-term success. I will give you some practical how-tos and I will also share with you the scope and vision of network marketing. But I should first tell all of you about some disclaimers. I want to be clear about a few points. I am not so-called successful eBIZ leader. I have not earned in crores. I have been to the highest earners only a few times. I don't own any expensive cars or homes to show you off. I haven't done anything extraordinary in eBIZ. I haven't broken any record. I haven't done anything extraordinary. I am just as ordinary as you. Maybe I am more ordinary than you. I haven't ever spoken on national convention stages. Why I am saying all these things? Maybe because you may be expecting that I am learning from a so-called successful eBIZer who is on top of eBIZ compensation plan or who have done some extraordinary thing, who may have achieved that 2.5 lakh per week within a very short period of time. Not like that. I am not going to tell you lies. I am going to give every bit of truth. I may also contradict with what your uplines are teaching you. Now you have to decide which one to follow. And all this, please note, all this information is from my personal opinion and experience. eBIZ.com Private Limited isn't involved in creating this training. I can't be held responsible for any misuse of this information by you in any manner. Now, so if you don't feel comfortable to learn from me anything from this slide, feel free to close this and do whatever you are doing. But if you want to know why you should listen to me, you should check out the next slide. Just for starter, let me tell you, when I started the journey of eBIZ 7 years back, if I got the information you are getting today through this training, then things could have been different. Well, why should you listen to me? Let me share my story in very brief. I joined eBIZ on 18 January 2007. I was then doing engineering second year electronics telecommunication from one of the best engineering college of West Bengal, Shibpur B College or Bengal Engineering and Science University. Well, with the grace of God, I took a right decision that after joining eBIZ, I gave thousands of presentations within first year and that made me a very experienced presenter. You can say that I used to be called one of the best Bengali presenters or the best presenter of Bengali community or best presenter in the whole Eastern India. But things started. I thought of the journey of eBIZ and I was very immature because I started at the age of 19 and I thought it all as a fairy tale. But things started changing. I started becoming mature when at the end of the first year, my 20 plus immediate appliance all quitted. All my appliance, all my friends who were above me on eBIZ were my upline, who used to be in the same college or near vicinity. All of them quitted saying that no, this thing doesn't work. We wasted our time. Sorry, we introduced you to this. You are a good student. You should focus more on your studies. So that was the first blow. At that time, my group size was nearly 800 plus after 1 year. I was very much confused that how am I going to support all these people. And at that time, I got in touch with a very senior diamond applying from other city. I was very happy and very excited that it's okay that my immediate appliance had left, but I now have access to an experienced person. But I got the second blow when that person also left eBIZ in my third year. Then I got the opportunity to get in touch with more senior appliance, gold diplomats, diamond diplomats, the people who used to be considered as the celebrities of eBIZ.com Private Limited, and I was on cloud nine that yes, what can be a better opportunity than this? Now I can remember that I used to say to those persons, sir, I am not worried about anything because I am in touch with you and I know you are not going to quit ever. But things started becoming difficult when all those appliances, all my appliances, gold diplomats, diamond diplomats, and all senior appliances, all left in my 4th year. But the thing is, why should you listen to me? Because I didn't give up. Naturally, in these circumstances, most of the network marketers or most of the eBIZers, they quit because what they say, what they think, all my appliances are quitting, all my appliances are leaving. So there must be something wrong in eBIZ. There must be something wrong with network marketing. So I should also quit or think about securing my career through studies, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't give up. Why I didn't give up? Because I always worked independently whether I had appliance or not. So when my appliance left, that didn't make any much difference to my eBIZ career. Yeah, I was emotionally hurt because I used to consider them as my elder brothers, as my family. I was very much emotionally hurt, and that took me a lot of energy from me. That sucked a lot of energy for me. But in a professional aspect, I wasn't affected. Then I got in touch with Dr. Malan sir, and that was an awesome experience. That's a whole different story. I will tell you sometime else. Next, I started researching about network marketing industry because I felt that all this applying taught me about network marketing isn't complete. I realized that if these people really knew network marketing, then they couldn't give up. So I started researching about network marketing industry personally. I learned from world's most successful network marketers, and I can assure you the information and research I have on network marketing industry, MLM industry today, very few people in India have that. And let me tell you also another thing, very important aspect, that I am successful in my own terms. I don't care whether I am successful in the eyes of eBIZ, in the eyes of company, in the eyes of other associate, in the eyes of my downlines, or you consider me as successful or not. That doesn't matter. I am successful in my own terms. Why? Because in last 7 years, I lived my life exactly as I wanted to live. Having enough money, time for my passions, family, my love and friends. That's very important because I have seen again and again that many people who are earning a lot of money in eBIZ, why they gave up? Because they were not being able to live the life they wanted to live. And also another point is, why should you listen to me? Because I don't have any doubt about succeeding in network marketing. If you are with this industry, if you are with eBIZ for quite a long time, you will see that many times, many people who are earning good money in eBIZ, they are also quitting and shifting to other professions. Why? Because they still have doubt in network marketing. But I don't have any doubt about succeeding in network marketing. And also let me tell you that for last few years, I have been teaching about this industry to associates from different companies from all over the world. So I can assure you, if you are ready to learn, if you are willing to learn, then yes, I can share with you a few very important lessons that can help you to make it big in eBIZ, make it big in network marketing industry. So let's start with the lessons. First, read everything before or immediately after joining. Study eBIZL.com thoroughly, every single links, pages, especially legals, FAQ. Incomplete or wrong information leads to wrong expectation, which leads to quick failure. And when these people quit eBIZ, they spread the negativity about eBIZ. But the irony is they never took time to learn about eBIZ. That's why it's very important to promote everyone in your group that they should read everything before or immediately after joining. Second lesson, right way to sign up. Please note the right way to sign up or register a new associate. The new associate should go to the bank with registration amount, make his own demand draft, register himself online by his own hand, take printout of invoice, sign it, write distributor ID on the back of the demand draft, keep a Xerox copy of both the demand draft and signed invoice. Why I am suggesting you this? Because many times the courier service or the speed post service get this demand draft lost, they can misplace it. So that will create complications if we don't have the Xerox copy of the demand draft and the invoice. That's why it's important. And then that new associate should send the original demand draft and signed invoice to eBIZ house address. Only one upline should be there to assist, not to do it for him. And that role of that upline will also be to show him how to use www.ebizl.com, our website. That's very important. Many people make this a big mistake that they do it all for their new associates. They collect the money and then take all those money to the bank and they issue 10, 20 demand drafts. Then they sign up one by one. They take all the invoices. They even sign for their downlines. And these things are completely illegal and improper way to do business. You will suffer a lot if you are continuing this culture in your group. Third lesson, never help a prospect with money. It's very important. If you help a butterfly to come out of cocoon, it will die. Try to understand. The butterfly need that struggle. The struggle to come out of the cocoon, that will give that butterfly the strength to fly. That will give the strength in its wings. Similarly, the person who can't take the trouble to collect money to start eBIZ business, how can that person ever succeed? How many people can you bring giving joining amount? Try to understand that this, how can you be successful in this business if you have to bring people, bribing them with money? If this business is really promising, if you can really represent the benefit of this business, then why would you have to help someone with money? See everywhere, just look around you. People are paying lakhs and rupees to get admitted to engineering colleges, private engineering colleges. Then why can't people just spend 10,000 to start their fortune? So don't do this. This is a very mal culture. And maybe you have the financial capability to help people to join. But have you ever thought that those people who are joining with your help, how can they bring their people giving joining amount? And for this reason, lots of complications are created in this eBIZ business. So don't let it happen. Any person who is asking for your help, tell them that you are there to support that person morally. You are going to teach him everything about the business. You are going to help him succeed. But he have to do it everything from collecting money to running this business. This is a business. So every person have to take their own responsibility. That's very important. Next point, have realistic expectations. eBIZ is not a get rich quick scheme. Many person join eBIZ just hoping to get rich, doing nothing. That's not going to happen, my friend. Try to understand. It's not possible. Look around. How much money and time people are investing in normal jobs and businesses. And what return they're getting. How can you expect 2.5 lakh per week overnight? Make your expectations realistic. I'm not saying you to dream small. I always suggest to dream big, but your activities, your steps, your knowledge, your perseverance should match with that expectation. That is important. Most overestimate what can be done in eBIZ in short term and underestimate what can be done in long term. I feel very surprised. I think it's a kind of joke that people are ready to study for 20 years before trying for jobs. In normal life, we study for more than 20 years before trying for jobs. But in eBIZ, people are not ready to stay, learn and work for at least 3 to 5 years. Most of the people quit within 1 year. Within 1 year, even if they didn't learn properly or took proper action steps, what they are saying, yeah, I tried for last 1 year, but it doesn't work, I tried talking to a few people, but it doesn't work, So why having this unrealistic expectation? You need to learn first. This is a completely new industry for you. Probably it's a new industry for you. You are being introduced to network marketing for the first time. So you need some time. Have a vision of at least 3 to 5 years. At least 3 to 5 years, regular learning and regular action steps. then and then only you can expect some awesome, amazing results. Next lesson, right approach to eBIZ products. See, try to understand what eBIZ is providing. eBIZ provides fundamental 65 self-learning computer courses without certification at an affordable cost. Never lie to your prospect that eBIZ is providing this certification, that certification. Lots of negativities are being created for this reason. Why most associates lie? Because they don't know the truth, because they never take time to study our website. It's clearly written in the legal section that eBIZ, legals FAQ section, that eBIZ doesn't provide any certification. The certificate you get after clearing the quiz, that is for self-satisfaction only. Purpose of eBIZ is not to make you a computer genius or like making you industry ready computer expert or computer engineer. Purpose of eBIZ is to provide computer courses to common mass who are not that privileged to get access to all this computer knowledge at this affordable cost. You have to understand this. If you don't know much about computer, you can build great foundation with eBIZ courses. Whatever I am doing today, really I live with computer, I play with computer today. You can say that I am a computer expert. But all of this started with the eBIZ computer courses. If it didn't make my foundation, then I couldn't have done anything which I have achieved in all these years. See, if you are already computer expert, you will be saying, why do I need this course? Yeah, think yourself as a teacher. If you know about some subject, if you are computer expert, you could have taught people. So teach through the platform of eBIZ. Teach through the platform of eBIZ. Help others to learn from eBIZ and also make yourself financially free. Also help others people to be financially free. That's it. And finally, if you don't like it, don't join. Just don't complain after joining that eBIZ product is not good, this and that. Next lesson, take proper training. Lots of mishaps behind lots of mishaps in eBIZ business, lots of negativities in eBIZ business, network marketing industry is for the lack of proper training. People get into this profession. In every other profession, people take time to learn. But in this profession, what people do, just they sign up and they start telling people that I've joined a business. You can join with 10,000 and you can make a lot of money. I've joined a business. You can join and you can tell to people and you will be rich. And when they get negative response, normally if you approach people with this kind of things and they will give you negative response, they themselves lose the enthusiasm and they quit. That's why it's very important, very important to have proper training. Proper training have many points, and just let me summarize the most important points of a proper training. Say you should be taught, or you should teach your downlines about eBIZ principles and ethics, how to use eBIZ products, how to use our website, making different lists, why list, dream list, fear list, prospect list. You should be taught about prospecting. That's very important. Where to find prospect. Who are the prospects with whom you will be sharing the eBIZ opportunity? Where to find prospects? How to make relations with them? This is a very common practice in eBIZ and many network marketing companies to suggest people that you should show presentation, you should show presentation, you should show presentation. But after some time, a normal associate gets confused that where am I going to find so many people to show presentation? That's why it's very important to teach prospecting. Next, how to invite people to take a look at eBIZ opportunity, then how to present eBIZ opportunity, how to follow prospects, and another point I missed here, how to train others. That's also a very important part of the training. Okay. Next lesson. Never break eBIZ ethics. eBIZ ethics or principles are truthfulness, honesty, generosity, passion, and love. It's very important. Never ever break eBIZ ethics or principles. You may notice that people around you are breaking eBIZ ethics principles. They are taking some tricks. They are lying to people, and they are earning a lot of money. They are showing results much better than you and your group. But let me tell you from the experience of 7 years that unethical groups never survives in the long term. Long term success can be built on lies or cheating. Be very careful about that. Next, avoid those who are unethical. It's very important. No matter who is the person, no matter what tag that person has. But if anyone is teaching you anything unethical, no matter how successful that person is, always avoid that person. It's very important. Next, don't follow anyone blindly. Learn the goodness from everyone, respect everyone, but don't follow anyone blindly. Maybe this, I don't know whether you can digest this suggestion at that moment. But if you are going to stay with eBIZ or network marketing industry for a long time like me, you will realize one day why I taught you this one day. Well, you can't take guarantee of anyone else except you. Tomorrow, anyone, your uplines or downlines can quit, no matter how successful they are today. I know if you are starting in eBIZ business, maybe you are finding it hard to digest, but if you can accept it today, you can save yourself from many heartbreaks in tomorrow. Focus on the teachings, not on the teachers. It's not my words. It was said by some wise person. I can't remember, Buddha or someone, that focus on the teachings, not on the teachers. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. We all are human. We make mistakes. So always focus on the teachings, not on the teachers. Hope for the best, but always prepare for the worst. I am not saying that you should think that every person joining in your group will quit someday, but you should prepare for the worst, that even if the people quit, your upline quit or your downline quit, you can always build this business from scratch again and again until you succeed. 9. Forget about the 8190 model. Well, you all know about 8190 model, and probably it's being shown in the meetings, that power of duplication model, that you bring 2 people in first month, they each bring 2 people in next month, those 4 each bring 2 people in next month, and your network size is 8190 in 1 year, and you learn 40 lakhs. Yay! Venue meeting, poppers, music, money, song, everything, 40 lakhs, lots of admins. But my friend, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'm not sure whether that explanation made any good to eBIZ business or more harm to eBIZ business. Why? Because there is nothing wrong with that explanation, but people misinterpret the calculation. How? People think that just what is their work, what is their task or focus or aim in eBIZ business, that they get into eBIZ and just sponsor 2 people in the business, just bring 2 people in the business. Then their work is over. They are going to just teach them, motivate them. They are going to manage people, and their group is going to grow through some magic, and they are going to be rich. That's not going to happen. Be realistic. Self-sponsoring 2 people and then motivating others and being ultra rich, ultra successful, that doesn't work. Be realistic. Look at the people in sales profession or medical representative profession, or those who are working in call centers. Those people who were in sales profession, they are approaching more than 100-200 people a day. They are making at least 30-40 personal sales each month. Those people who are working in call centers, if you have any friends in call centers, BPO, ask them. They are making at least 300-350 phone calls per day. They are confirming appointments like 30, 40, 50, hundreds of appointments in every month. And they are paid just 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. So how can you expect that you will self-sponsor 2 people and you will be ultra successful? That's not going to work. So what is the solution? What is the right way? Keep sponsoring personally before reaching desired income level. This was a huge mistake I committed, and that's why I suffered. Keep sponsoring personally. Forget about what your group is doing. Don't have any kind of expectation. You think that you are going to earn just from your self-sponsors. You keep sponsoring personally before reaching desired income level. Next, be independent and self-sufficient. Understand this is your business. Learn everything from your uplines as soon as possible, then start doing yourself. Then only consult with an experienced upline regularly, say once in a month or twice in a month, to correct your mistakes and improve. If your uplines are helping you in day-to-day activity after first month, then both of you are misguided. Don't mind, please don't mind. I know that you respect your upline, but try to understand that after 7 years, I am upline of your upline. That's why I am saying that if your upline is working with you every single day for 6 months, then that person also neglecting his self-sponsoring for that 6 months. So that's not the proper way. That's not the proper way. Be independent and self-sufficient. 10th, motivate less, lead by example. Stop motivating your downlines. There is an epidemic going on in eBIZ community that the only way to succeed in eBIZ is by motivating others. That's a total lie. That's a total misunderstanding. Stop motivating your downlines by your words. Just go out and work. Your task is to go out and self-sponsor. Teach those people the basics. Help them start, then again go out, again self-sponsor. Teach them the basics, help them start, again go out, again self-sponsor. Keep doing it until you reach 2.5 lakh per week. And understand this, you can't drag anyone to success. You can train someone, you can show someone the path, but don't waste time motivating. Yeah, you can motivate a person for once, twice, but don't just keep on motivating a person for 5 months, 6 months, 1 year. You can't drag anyone to success. The time you are wasting in motivating an existing downline, you can use that time to bring a new people. Maybe that person can achieve much better result, and maybe that person is self-motivated person. You should focus on that. Next, don't try to convince, find the right people. See, this is not a business where you talk to a few people and try to convince them to join. Your task is to keep sharing with a lot of people. Find the right people and find the right people for your business. You are not trying to convince people to join. You are trying to find those who want a thing like this, who want a business like eBIZ business, who want a network marketing business to change their lives. You are looking for those people. Who are the right people? Those who are teachable and have some dreams. Those people are the right people for this business. And the people who is convinced today may quit tomorrow for sure. If you convince someone against their own will, that person maybe 99% probability that will quit tomorrow. Respect those who doesn't join. Never ever misbehave with those who aren't joining your eBIZ business. I got this feedback from many people again and again. Many people who are very wonderful friends of mine, but they are negative about eBIZ just for this reason, because some eBIZers treated them very badly in the past. My friends say that when I said that I want to join eBIZ, those friends treated me like shit, and that's why I hate eBIZ. So you should learn from that. Never ever misbehave with those who aren't joining your eBIZ business. You can't ever force anyone to do anything. Never push, never request, never force anyone to join. If you keep good relationship, even when someone doesn't join eBIZ, you create good reputation for you and eBIZ both. That person may join tomorrow or recommend someone to you. So relationship is the most valuable thing. Never ever destroy that thing. Next, prospecting do's and don'ts. At first interaction, don't talk about eBIZ. In this point, maybe I am contradicting with your appliance. Maybe you are being taught to walk on the street and go in a shopping mall or in a rail station and just approach random people and ask them, do you know about eBIZ? But I don't suggest this thing. Tell me, maybe if you have experience in sales or you are a very extrovert person, maybe you can do that thing. But do you think most people can do that? I can do that. I tried doing that for some time, but I felt so bad. I felt so cheap that just walking on to people and asking them, do you want to listen to me? Do you know about it? It's not a proper way. Just think about it. If any person ever approached you in this manner, did you really want to listen to that person? So what is the better approach? Just be friends. Prospecting is just making new friends. Just meet new people, make new friends, ask for their phone numbers, connect with them on internet, Facebook, Twitter. Be genuinely interested in their lives. Really show your genuine interest in their lives. Where they live, who are there in their family, what is their dream, what is their ambition, what they're doing, what profession they are in, how they're liking it or not. Ask questions and listen more. It shouldn't sound like interrogation, just friendly interaction. You can share a bit about yourself also. And then think how eBIZ can benefit in their lives. Don't just think about if I get this person to join, so I will earn my next check. No, just think how eBIZ can benefit in their lives. See, roaming in white shirt tie in malls or rail stations creates bad reputation only as far as I can understand. Just think about it. This is a business of duplication. If you are promoting this culture, that if you are asking your associates to roam around in white shirt tie and asking people about eBIZ, then in very short time, if considering that if your group actually grows, then in short time that mall will be crowded by eBIZers walking white shirt tie, and maybe within a very short period of time the mall authority will issue a notice that eBIZ associates are not allowed here. That would be very much insulting for the company and also for yourself. So don't do anything like that. Just be normal, just be normal, just be friendly. That's important aspect of prospecting. Next, proper invitation. Proper invitation should be precise and quick. Purpose of invitation is to bring them to presentation, not give details. You should always focus on the benefits, what the prospect is going to get, not on the features. That we have this presenter, we committed this kind of mistakes, that we used to create so much gravity about eBIZ and so much gravity about the presenter. Presenter is from this person, this academic background, he has achieved this, all this. But prospect doesn't care about these things. He or she only care about the benefits he or she is going to get from the presentation. Never ever plead anyone to come to presentation, never. Always take confirmation, say like, okay, so you are coming at 2 p.m., you are coming at 7 p.m. tomorrow, so I'm noting it on diary, okay? I'm noting it on diary, or I'm just confirming it on the schedule, okay? So always take confirmation to make it professional. And no tricks and lies. Don't ever bring anyone to presentation saying that you take that person to Honey Singh concert. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You should always inform your prospect that you are asking them to take a look at a business opportunity. You are asking them to review a business concept. And this is not just a way of doing business. Let me tell you, this is a legal requirement. If you ever invite anyone without informing that you are going to take them to a business review, then you are doing something illegal, and it's I guess this rule is set up by FTC, and it can lead you in legal trouble if you are not following this. Next, home meetings or venue meeting. Understand this is home based business, HBB, not VBB, venue based. It's not venue based business. Every prospect should see your opportunity in a one-to-one or home presentation for the first time. Promote this culture in your group, that every prospect should be introduced to this business for the first time through a one-to-one or home presentation. See, if your group takes prospects directly to venue meetings, then you are creating dependent and inexperienced leaders in your team. Your high rate of joining won't last long. Let me disclose something. Maybe your appliance will be very much pissed off for disclosing this to you, that venue meetings, regular venue meetings, every single week venue meetings. And if in your group this is promoted that the only way to show presentation is to take your prospects to venue meetings are only profitable for the very senior appliance, because taking many prospects, when there are lots of associates and prospects are attending that venue meeting, and a large amount of sales is coming from that venue meeting, maybe those people who are at the top of the compensation level, they are earning a lots of amount. But what you are losing is the valuable lesson that you might have experienced if you had done this business, if you had done the presentations by yourself. I am not saying that venue meeting is not important. Maybe once a month, or maybe twice a month, or even if every single week, you should continue to take one-to-one and home presentation every single day. Show your prospects one-to-one home presentation and then take them to home meeting. That's completely fine. But if you are skipping the one-to-one or home presentation part, then you are making a big mistake. And also another point is, home meeting gives any prospect I can do it feelings. See, most of the people who you are going to introduce to eBIZ, they are very common people, and if they first time see eBIZ in those ambience, in a large venue meeting, they may get very pumped up or inspired, but when they will get back home, they will feel that I am not that good communicator, I am not that a good public speaker, I am not that like that celebrity, I don't have a car, I don't have that expensive suit, how can I be successful in this business? But if you can show a person that you can be successful in this business just by showing this concept on a pen and paper or a board and marker, then everyone can think, yes, I can do that thing. Next, proper presentation. See, home meetings should not exceed 45 minutes. A long presentation equal to boring presentation. What do you need? Pen and paper or whiteboard and marker, profile, CD pack, laptop and net connection if available. Always focus on the benefits in presentation, not on the features. Focus on the freedom eBIZ can give. I have seen again and again that most of the associates are just focusing on this is the package, this is the business plan, you can earn this, you can earn that. Focus on the freedom. What kind of freedom eBIZ business can give a person? Comply with the information given in eBIZL.com. Never invent any information. Maybe any of your upline had said anything new in their presentation in a sheer excitement, but please check eBIZL.com whether that information is accurate, because once a wrong information is promoted in a network, it's very difficult to correct it. And end with honest and simple testimony. You don't need a huge result to give a testimony. What is the format of a testimony? How was your life before joining eBIZ and how your life has changed after joining eBIZ? You should just focus on that in a very simple story. That's important. Prospect can relate to that. Next, proper follow-up. Confirming. Always aim of your follow-up should be confirming next meeting with them. See, if you are showing your presentation, what you should do to a one-to-one presentation or home meeting, then you can take that person to venue meeting. Then you can meet them once again to give some proper information. Always give prospect proper information on eBIZ and network marketing. They can review at home. I am giving you another very important trick. When we joined eBIZ, things were a little bit different than internet, social networks. These things were not that popular. Nowadays, if you show any intellectual person eBIZ presentation, that person will just go back home and will Google for eBIZ or search on Facebook about eBIZ. And if you don't give them positive and proper information to review at home, they will maybe affected. They will be affected by the negative informations available online. So that's very important to give them proper information on eBIZ and network marketing. They can review at home. You should ask questions and find their doubts, if any. Answer their doubts in a very polite manner. After giving all info, you know, every information you have, after sharing with them, accept only yes or no. Never accept maybe. In most of the cases, prospects doesn't say yes, neither they say no, but they say, okay, I'm thinking about it. I will call you after some day. Or let me tell you after discussing with my parents. No, be strict about yes and no. Tell them very politely. See, I have given you every kind of information I know about eBIZ and network marketing. Now tell me, if you are really liking this business, then say yes and start. I will show you how to do it. If you don't like it, just don't do it. That's it. I'm completely okay with your no. I don't have any expectation from you. When you say your prospect this thing that you don't have any expectation from him and you are completely okay with no, you create a positive pressure and you create a respect for yourself also. That's it. Very important. And you can also ask your prospects that if you didn't get any part of the presentation or the concept, you can always ask me, but yes, no, or maybe, just not maybe. Yes, no, and third option can be, I want to know more, but maybe I will talk with my wife and then I will let you know. I will think about it and I will let you know. Don't ever accept these responses. Next, be rejection proof. Be rejection proof. Most of the people quit eBIZ or quit network marketing just being afraid of the rejections. I have seen this again and again that whenever I ask any inactive associates, why aren't you doing eBIZ? What that person said, yes sir, I tried doing eBIZ, I talked to many people but they didn't join and I don't think I can do it. When I asked, how many people did you tell about eBIZ? How many people you approached about eBIZ? They said, sir, a lot of people. I mean, yes, very good, lot of people, but tell me the figure. Yes, a lot of people, sir, 15, 20 people. And you know, I don't know what to do that. Then slap the person and wake them up or just face from. I don't know what to do. How can you expect so much success, so much achievements just by approaching 15 or 20 people? No, you should know from the very first day that you are going to hear lots of no, lots of rejection and be okay with that. Study the life of successful people in any field, from author J.K. Rowling to Microsoft founder Bill Gates. Every successful person had to hear lots of no's, lots of rejection. So if you are facing rejection, you are on the right track. I always train this to my downlines, and I'm telling this to you. If you are not facing rejection every single day, then you are wasting your time, then you are doing something wrong. When will you understand that you are on the right track? When you will see that you are facing rejection every single day and a whole bunch of rejections, like 5-10 rejections per day. If you can face 5 to 10 rejections per day for at least 3 to 5 years, then tell me, do that and tell me if you are not on 2.5 lakh per week. Then say whatever, let's make it a bet, let's make it a challenge, that if you do what I'm telling you, to face rejection 5 to 10 rejections per day and continue it for 3 to 5 years, and if you can't reach 2.5 lakh per week, then you will contact me and tell, sir, you lied to us. Okay. Next, be confident yourself before trying to convince others. Are you really confident about eBIZ? 100%? About network marketing? About yourself? First work on that, then and then only share about eBIZ with others. When a person quits network marketing after 2 to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, one thing for sure, he was never 100% confident about this industry himself. And that's the main reason. That's the main reason why he didn't got success or he didn't continue eBIZ. So that's why it's very important to be confident yourself first. Next, attend meetings and conventions. Attend meetings and conventions, especially those organized by company and senior leaders. You will get great inspiration and also can find many mistakes in your working strategy to improve. But let me also warn you this, all these conventions and meetings are useless if you don't implement what you are learning. And if you are not approaching people every single day through one-to-one meeting and home meeting, then you are just wasting your time going to meetings and conventions. That thing is building block of this business. Next, take it as a serious profession. Look around. See other professionals in different professions. Are you really taking eBIZ that seriously? See, you don't know. Let me tell you something. Many people ask me, my parents ask me sometimes, that why are you continuing eBIZ? You are such a bright student, but you haven't achieved that something big in eBIZ in all these 7 years. Why are you continuing eBIZ? Because the reason is I haven't achieved in eBIZ in these 7 years. That's not fault of eBIZ. That's my fault. Try to understand what I'm saying. If I had joined any job 7 years back, could I work so less and expect to have success? No. Yeah, I committed mistake, but I had to admit that. I admitted my mistake and I'm trying to correct it. But most people don't do that. You shouldn't make that mistake. If you are expecting eBIZ to give you return as a serious profession, then you should also take it as a serious profession. If you did a job, you had to work much harder. You are not working that harder in eBIZ. You know that. Regularly focus on the act of self-sponsoring for at least 2 to 3 hours daily. That's the most important activity. That's your money-making activity, self-sponsoring. And all other things are secondary. Training your associates, reading books, attending meetings, everything is secondary. Most important is your effort to self-sponsor. Next, learn about network marketing industry. Here also I can contradict with your appliance, maybe with eBIZ, I don't know, maybe with little bit with Dr. Pavan Malanji, I don't know. I can't understand why in eBIZ we are not taught properly about network marketing industry. I don't know the reason. Really, try to imagine this thing. If there is a doctor who works in a woodland hospital, what that doctor will call himself? A woodlander or a doctor? Every person is related to its profession. Every person should know about his profession, should feel proud about his profession. Then why aren't we taught properly about network marketing industry? Why aren't we properly informed that what is the big picture of network marketing? I don't know the reason. I'm not, please don't mind, please don't misunderstand me, misinterpret me. I'm not criticizing anybody. This is just my personal thinking. And that's why I think that many people quit eBIZ, and the reason behind this is they doesn't understand the scope and vision, the big picture of network marketing industry. I'm not going to teach you about network marketing on this slide. You can go to this link sauravghosh.com/network-marketing and you can get amazing resources on network marketing. And I'm sure if you really take time to study all those, you can never ever leave network marketing industry in your whole life. Be a network marketing professional. Don't be an amateur. Don't be a just time passer. Don't be a just watcher or wishful thinker. Be a network marketing professional, like a professional doctor, professional lawyer, professional web designer, professional speaker. Be a network marketing professional. Next, students, study versus eBIZ. See, you can continue both well if you do it properly. eBIZ requires only 2-3 hours per day of time. And when we were studying, we used to do eBIZ in wrong manner. That's why we used to waste whole day for eBIZ. And that's not the proper way. That didn't work. eBIZ requires only 2 to 3 hours per day focusing on the act of self-sponsoring. So you can very easily continue eBIZ and study both well. And see, if you don't like to study, like me, if you don't like to study, I didn't study because of eBIZ. I don't, because I never liked studying and just living the academic life and doing eBIZ full time. It was completely my personal well thought decision. So I am saying that if you don't like to study and want to take network marketing as full-time profession, it should be your well thought personal decision that you won't regret later. I don't have any regret that I discontinued my academics, and I will never ever regret in my life because I never loved studying. And if eBIZ didn't come in my life, then maybe I could have committed suicide, honestly. If you discontinue study, do you have a plan on where can you find new people? And this is also a big mistake committed by many people. They discontinue study to pursue eBIZ, but within a few years they run out of people. They can't think that where can they find more people to talk to about eBIZ, and they call me and ask me, sir, should I join another course, should I join another college? So if you have to join again another college, then why did you quit in the first place? So you should have a plan for that. Next, job plus eBIZ versus only eBIZ. Should you continue eBIZ side by side with your job or only eBIZ? Understand this very clearly. If you have some financial backup for at least 3 to 5 years, just take it as a normal business sense that it needs at least 3 to 5 years to take any business to a considerable height. So if you have a financial backup from your family, then I would recommend you to focus on eBIZ full time, at least 7 to 8 hours per day. If you don't have such backup, that means if you are thinking that the income from eBIZ will be the only source of income for you or your family, then I would recommend you to keep your job to pay for your expenses. You can quit your job later when your eBIZ income is at least double of your salary for at least 6 months regularly, not before that. You should have a job at least if you don't have a financial backup. Next, save money and buy assets. We committed this mistake very severely. I can still remember all those days when I were earning 20,000, 22,000 per week in 1 week, possibly 1 week, 2 weeks, 46,000 in a week. And I spent all those money. I won't say that I wasted those money, or I don't have any bad habits like drinking, smoking, nothing. But I bought many stuffs, lots of gadgets, dresses, this and that. But I think after going through many hurdles, ups and downs, I think today that I should have saved all those money. So from the very first check, separate at least 25% of your every income into a different account without ATM card. Listen to this advice, listen to my advice today, and you won't have to regret later. Keep your expenses in control. Yes, I know that it's great to live rich, to live the luxurious life, visiting 5-star hotels, buying luxurious shoes, wearing expensive watches. But you can do all of those things when you will be that much rich. But that's not the time today. This is not the time. When you have saved a good amount of money, before buying expensive stuffs, buy safe investments like say fixed deposits or like something like that. Only when you have earned lots of money, go for risky investment only if you want.
And you can always, if you had made a lots of money in eBIZ, then buy properties. Many people make this mistake. Say, for example, if you have 10 lakh cash with you, I will suggest you not to buy a car, but to invest it in a property if you can. That's much more profitable in the long term. Next, don't show off paying EMI. Never ever buy anything, buy car, home, anything, taking loan or paying EMI or through credit card. Your prospects won't join seeing your bike or car. They will join if they can see their benefits. Those who will join seeing all these flashy stuffs will quit soon. Take it from me. When people know the truth of your EMI, that you bought the car in EMI or loan, what will they think about you and eBIZ? Isn't that cheating? Don't do that. And this practice created a lots of negative impression and negativities about eBIZ. I have seen many groups with a long range of bikes, cars outside their venue meetings, and those groups doesn't exist today. Yeah, I'm not saying that I have achieved a huge result or my group is thriving today. I'm not saying that, but at least you won't ever listen a single negative comment from me, comment about eBIZ resulting from me or my group, because we maintained that culture. That's very important. So never ever do these things. Next, spend daily self-development time. This is also another point where I may contradict with your appliance. I have seen many people, many leaders suggesting that you don't need to read much books or stuffs like that. You just have to focus on showing presentation. See, ask yourself, I know the most important thing, I just said you that you have to focus on self-sponsoring. That's your most important task. But if you don't work on your self-development or inspiring, feeding yourself daily dose of inspiration, then you may not have the enthusiasm to work regularly. Why do these leaders suggest you not to read books? They don't have any wrong intention. So these people are so much self-motivated. These people are awesome, really. These people are awesome by any means, because they are born and brought up in that manner, or they have that self-motivation capability from the childhood or something like that. They had some previous experiences. But most of the people joining eBIZ are very naive and very ordinary person like you and me. So we really need self-development to improve ourselves. Spend at least, not more. I'm not saying that you should spend a whole day reading books or listening to audios, watching videos. Yeah, I know many people waste their time doing that. That's not going to work. If you just spend whole day just watching this thing, reading these things and not taking any action, you are never going to be successful. I agree with that. But it's very important to spend at least 30 minutes daily to study positive information in the form of books, audios, videos, website, blogs. You can get regular updates from this Facebook page, fb.com/SauravGhosji. It's very important because maybe you have heard this phrase that success is a mind game. Success is a mind game. It's not just about taking actions. It's more about conditioning your mind for success. So to condition your mind, generally, the surroundings, our surroundings or the people around us, maybe they love us, they are very affectionate, they means a lot to us, but knowingly or unknowingly they are influencing us with lots of negativities. So to stay protected from all these negativities, you need to spend at least 30 minutes daily to study positive information. And that's the secret. If I could survive all the 7 years in eBIZ and network marketing industry, you can take that this is a secret. And not just for me, you can ask any successful network marketers from around the world, and every single person will give you the same suggestion to spend self-development time regularly. Only this culture can remove the need for motivating associates. They will learn to be self-motivated instead. If you don't promote the culture of self-development in your group, then always you have to worry about motivating people. Always you have to go to different groups in regular intervals and motivate them. And within 6 months, they will again lose their motivation. You have to again go there, and you are never going to be free in this business. So it's very important to promote the culture of self-development. Next, don't be misled by negative people. Many people give up their eBIZ business just because they have found someone said something negative about eBIZ online, like anti-eBIZ, like this, and like truth about eBIZ, hidden truth about eBIZ. Malan sir has double visas. many senior leaders quitted eBIZ, this didn't work, that didn't work. You will find lots of negative information online. My dear friend, wake up. Name any brand, any company, any celebrity, sportsman, politician, anything. I will show you negative remarks about them online. You can never do anything in life that will please everyone else. Just learn this very important lesson today, that whatever you do, no matter how good your intention are, you will always piss some people off and you will also please some people. That's very important to understand. Instead of researching about why eBIZ or MLM doesn't work, why don't you learn how to succeed in it? How can you get time to study the negative information? Then you are doomed to fail. Study the positive information. Always learn from the successful people. Why are you learning from those who quitted, who left, who gave up, who failed? In any subject, will you ever take fitness advice from a sick people? Will you ever take math tuition from a person who failed in mathematics? No. So why would you take advice about eBIZ or network marketing for someone who failed? Never do that. Next, don't hesitate to contact company. There are many morons in eBIZ. Yes, as in every organization, there are many morons in eBIZ. See, eBIZ is not any magic, or Malan sir can't monitor every single associate joining eBIZ through some satellite surveillance. Be realistic, that's not possible. So there are morons in eBIZ who are just affecting the reputation of eBIZ, who are doing something wrong, and whole eBIZ community is getting affected by that. But understand this, Dr. Malan at the company is very honest and strict about the rules and ethics. Whenever you see anything unethical, don't hesitate to report to company directly. It's very important. Feel free to report to company directly. Even if you can't contact company through phone, email or any medium, you can just go to eBIZ house, directly meet Dr. Pavan Malan and complain him. That you can do, you have that right. And let me tell you something, this kind of freedom you won't get in any other company. Attend company events. That's why I suggest you to attend company events, to be sure that you are guided properly, you are not misguided by some moron applying. Next, don't bring kids into eBIZ business. Recruiting anyone from class 10 or below is completely illegal. It's been stated in the legal section. 11 to 12 students are not very appropriate. Sorry, I don't think they are very appropriate. Very few stays. I'm not saying that no 11, 12 students can make big in eBIZ, but I'm saying that very few stays. College students are much better. Professionals are better than that. See, try to understand why I'm suggesting you this. People who have some idea about how much effort it takes to earn money outside eBIZ, take eBIZ more seriously. Why did I'm giving you examples from my story. Why did I waste so many time? Why did I waste so much valuable time in eBIZ? Why did I waste 7 years in eBIZ? Why didn't I take eBIZ seriously from the very first day? Because eBIZ is my first and last profession. I didn't have any professional experience before that. So I didn't have any idea how much effort you need to make money in the real world. So I took eBIZ casually. So that's why I always suggest to approach more and more professionals. College students are fine, but you should always focus on the professionals. That's very important. Next, involve family. See, this is a family business. Involve your family directly or indirectly. Never hide eBIZ from your family. You are not doing something bad. Maybe your family won't agree with you. Maybe they will have arguments with you, but that's fine. You shouldn't just hide from your family. If you hide eBIZ from your family, they will grow suspicious that you are involved in some kind of bad activities. Even I had this experience. One of parents of one of my downlines asked me whether their children is involved in some kind of drug dealing or not, because what their children were doing, that they didn't inform anything about eBIZ, and every single day they used to walk out of home in the morning, they used to come back at home at night. So this is a very bad practice. Always share openly with your family, no matter they agree about it, no matter they love eBIZ or not, it doesn't matter, but you should be clear about your own concerns. Take your family to eBIZ conventions, introduce them to Malan sir and other senior leaders. They will feel great. If you are confident about eBIZ, why won't you involve your family? If you can suggest this business opportunity to other people, to strangers, to your neighbors, friends and others, So if you are really confident, why won't you want that your own family would have such a wonderful opportunity? If you are avoiding your family to bring into eBIZ, then maybe there are some kind of doubts still in you. So think about that. Next, don't be a star, be duplicable. If you are a star, if you can bring results magically, but your group can't bring results in the same way, then you will fail in network marketing. See, if you are very handsome, you have awesome communication skill, you have some special skills, you have some special qualities through which you can bring people maybe you are a college star, you are a college heartthrob, or say chief union, what do they say, union secretary, college union secretary, or something like that. And maybe you have a charismatic personality and you attract people naturally to this business. But if your working strategy is just based on that, then the problem will arise when those people who are coming to your group, they won't be able to follow what you are doing and your group will die eventually. So your process of self-sponsoring should be so easy to follow that anyone joining your group can just copy paste the process and get results. That's duplication. Without duplication, you will surely be fail. You will surely fail. See, I had tasted a bit of stardom. I won't say that I was a huge celebrity, but yes, I enjoyed the life of a celebrity during my eBIZ time, during those periods of time when my business was thriving, my business was booming. And let me tell you that the stardom will choke you to death. I was considered as one of the best presenters. Still, people just message me on Facebook and ask about, sir, we want to attend your seminars. We attended your seminar 3 years back. Sir, you are awesome. Sir, blah, 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 blah. But the problem is when you become a star here, everyone start calling you. And everyone start thinking that you are the only person who can help them to succeed. And you will be so busy that maybe you will suffocate. I reached a certain situation in my eBIZ business when after waking up in the morning at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., I had to attend calls one after one, then meetings and then phone calls, then meetings, then phone call, whole day 24 hours. Why? Because I became a star in eBIZ. I became a star in my local areas, in my groups, and among also local love lines. And they all started contacting me. And that totally sucked all energies from me, and that was a big reason for my failure, and that destroyed the duplication in my group. So don't be a star, be duplicable, do things so simply. People should not just see, you are not a film star celebrity. If people see you with admiration, people should respect you, love you, but also people should feel that this person is just like me, just as ordinary as me, and if this person can do this, then I can do this. If people can see, if people just watch you with amazement, how can this person give so much awesome presentation? I can never do that. Then your group is going to fail for sure. So don't be a star, be duplicable. Next, find your own mistakes. When things don't work, instead of blaming uplines, downlines, family, products, compensation plan, universe, find your own faults, please. Most of the people quit eBIZ just for this reason, nothing else. They never point fingers at themselves. They always point fingers at eBIZ. See, you can cheat the world, but not yourself. You know what you did and you know what you got is exactly proportional to what you did. You deserve. You will always get what you deserve. This universe is a very fair compensation plan. You can't ever cheat it. You can't escape any lesson. You have to pay the price later. See, I had escaped a lesson, a very important lesson. I ignored self-sponsoring in my first few years. For first say 3 to 5 years, I was so busy motivating my downlines, training them, moving from one place to others, that I completely ignored the action of self-sponsoring, and that's why I had to pay mistakes later. From last 1 year, 1.5 years, I am focusing, concentrating totally on self-sponsoring. Whenever someone is asking, sir, when can I attend your seminar? I am replying that I have stopped taking seminars. I am just going back to the fundamental and I am just learning that lesson. So that's very important. Find your own mistakes. Next, don't participate in the comparison game. See, this is also another huge mistake people commit in eBIZ. There are some awesome stories in eBIZ that there are leaders, and really I respect them very, very much. I had the privilege to meet those people in some live meetings, to sit with them, to watch them, to listen to them very closely. There are people in eBIZ who achieved 8190 model within first year. There are people in eBIZ who achieved the tag of gold diplomat, say within 1 year, 3 months, and those people are awesome. But what I want to say that if you and me are not achieving as much as them, that doesn't mean that we are not awesome. That doesn't mean that we cannot be successful. See, let me tell you name of a person. Now in today's world, the most successful network marketing trainer is Randy Gage. Randy Gage, the author of the book Multi-Level Money Machine, Risky is the New Safe, he is being considered as one of the most popular, most successful network marketing trainer in the world. And that person totally failed for first 10 years in network marketing. Think about it. For first 10 years, that person didn't earn any money, and now he is enjoying a life beyond imagination for most people. So what I'm saying, I'm not saying that you don't have to wait for 10 years to start earning money. I'm just saying that every person have their own story. Just trust your own story. Learn from others. Correct yourself, improve, take inspiration, but don't compare. Just improve yourself. Just keep giving your best. That is important. If you compare yourself and feel bad, then you will lose the enthusiasm and you will lose this eBIZ business eventually. You have to give up at some point of time. Don't lose your vision. Have long-term vision. Don't compare yourself. You are unique. Trust me, if you just keep doing your best, if you just keep improving yourself, keep doing best, one day you will be among the stars. One day maybe you will reach a stage which no one still had achieved in eBIZ or network marketing industry. So have faith in yourself. Your story is unique. Next, cross-sponsoring is totally unforgivable. If you are luring any existing network marketer from other groups of eBIZ, totally illegal according to legals, or from other companies, ethically shameful, then you are doomed to fail. See, all of us, all eBIZers or all network marketers, we are like a family. So we should stay united. We should help each other. There are lots of people around us. There are lots of people available who are not involved in any network marketing. So go and approach those people. Don't try to just lure any existing network marketing associates, network marketers. That's completely unethical. And that can never help your group to succeed. Take it from me, take it written from me, and if any of your upline is suggesting you to do that, that person is totally damaging your life. It's stealing. Cross-sponsoring is completely stealing, and thieves never become successful in eBIZ or network marketing or any field of life. Next, focus on your earning from day one. This is the biggest mistake I had committed in my eBIZ journey. If I had to listen lots of scolding from my parents, lots of doubts, many discouragement from people around me, and the only reason was I was not focused on earning. I was focused on learning. I was focused on helping others. I was focused on a lot of things, but I was not just focused on earning. I don't know why money always seemed very less important to me. And I'm not saying that the money is everything, but now I realize that you should focus on money making activities from day one. If you could just reach that earning level that you would have earned from a job of your caliber, then you will have a kind of peace from your people surrounding you. I mean, see, think about it. If you just reach, I'm not saying about 2.5 lakh per week. If you just earn 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 per month from eBIZ, and that's not very tough. If you can reach that income level as soon as possible, do you really think that your parents or people around you will discourage you or will express doubt about it? I don't think. I'm not saying that you should be satisfied at reaching certain level. Whenever you get satisfied at reaching certain level, then you are doomed to get back from the level and just reach back to the zero. Because whenever you stay stagnant, you can only move in network marketing. You can't be stagnant in network marketing. If you get stagnant at any income level, then people below you, those people who are in your downlines, they are having a limit on their earning level. Try to understand what I'm saying. Say if you get satisfied after reaching 20,000 per week, then at least some people in your one leg are not earning more than 20,000 per week. So that's another way to a failure in eBIZ.com Private Limited. So you should always strive to reach higher in the compensation plan and non-stop to the top. I always suggest that non-stop to the top. I have always focused on reaching 2.5 lakh per week, but I'm just saying that reach at least 30,000, 40,000 per month as soon as possible. Focus on your earning from the day one. Take it as a serious profession. Next, your tag isn't your only identity. See, I know it's important. Tag is important. Don't misinterpret my words. I'm not saying that tag isn't important. Focus on reaching one tag after another regularly, but understand tags are just different levels of eBIZ compensation plan. Just like class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 9, class 10, then say 11, 12, then college, first year, second year. These are also every single different levels of our academic system, just similar to that. In eBIZ compensation plan, the silver, gold, diamond, these things are just different benchmarks. So don't take it too seriously, or don't make it moron. If you are a gold associate, you shouldn't just boss around silver associate trying to prove them that you are superior. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. See, people outside eBIZ will judge you by your behavior, knowledge, achievements, and service to humanity, not by your tag. People outside eBIZ don't care whether you are a diamond or diamond diplomat. They don't know that term. They don't know the importance. They will judge you by your personal behavior. So be careful about that. Higher you rise in tag, be more humble. Don't boss around. Learn from Malan sir and learn from the senior most leaders of eBIZ.com Private Limited. You will see that every single person is too humble, is very humble person. So be like that. Never develop any ego. Next, be a real life hero, not a stage hero. Understand it. It's very easy to earn respect of thousands of crowds giving a dynamic motivational speech. But real leaders earn respect from the people who live with them 24/7. See, if it wasn't easy to fool many people through speech, how could political leaders from different parties are brainwashing people, are fooling people for ages? So it's very easy. There is nothing. I'm not criticizing those people, the speakers, in any way, but what I'm just suggesting, it's okay. If you want to be a stage hero, it's okay, absolutely fine, it's your choice. But prefer to be a real life hero. You are saying motivational stuffs on stage, and you are being a frustrated person when you are getting back home. You are misbehaving with your family, you are misbehaving with your life partner, you are misbehaving with your immediate downlines, and that's a totally wrong way. Be a great human being even inside closed door when no one is watching. That is leadership. Leadership is not about leading others. Leadership is first about leading yourself. Learn to do that. Shut up and do some good work for your family and the society. Stop talking and start doing something real good, like taking some social actions, giving time to your family, helping your family. That's important. Next, eBIZ is better, not perfect. Don't expect perfection from eBIZ or any of your uplines. Focus on your improvement. See, ask yourself, the scopes and opportunities eBIZ is giving in such a low cost, can you get it anywhere else? If your answer is yes, then go there, please. No hard feelings. It's absolutely fine with us. If you say no, then do your work. Why wasting your time criticizing? Why wasting your time focusing on this negative thing? Set examples for others to follow. What I'm saying, that eBIZ is better, not perfect. Say, for example, I am giving you a real example and I am asking for forgiveness to Malan sir or eBIZ community. I don't know whether I should say this, but I thought, when I started eBIZ, I felt that this kind of information should have been available online. I still feel that this kind of training should be available online. But it's okay. If this is not available, I am doing it. eBIZ has taught me so many things. eBIZ has done so much difference in my life. So I am doing it. I am setting my example. Maybe someday company will adapt to it. Set examples for others to follow. I always thought when I started eBIZ journey, I tried to contact the senior most leaders who are in eBIZ for 5 years or more and take suggestions from them. But I couldn't contact any of them online. And that's why I thought that shouldn't eBIZ leaders be available online to give any suggestions to associate? And from that day onwards, I helped countless eBIZ associates from every parts of the country to give them such directions. Whenever people ask me questions through any social networks, I always try to answer through email. I always try to answer them and just direct them in proper direction. So it's very important. Set examples for others to follow. Stop criticizing. And the last but not the least, never stop learning. See, this training is not the end, but just the beginning of your lessons. Let me tell you a secret. The lessons you learn, the knowledge you acquire through eBIZ and network marketing business is the most important asset of your eBIZ or network marketing business. Learn, do and teach. First learn, then do and teach. Don't skip the do part. And always share whatever you are learning. Let me tell you that. Whatever you know that is valuable to someone else. I might have thought today that I am not very successful in eBIZ. Why should I share these things with people? Why should people listen to me? But I think whatever I achieved or whatever I did through eBIZ or whatever I learned through eBIZ, if I share this lesson and if only at least one person, a single person get benefited from that, I would thought that my purpose of life has been fulfilled in some percentage. So that's very important. Share what you are learning. Don't be shy. See, my English is not that good. You must have noticed already. I am born and brought up from a very common Bengali middle class family, and I have always been a Bengali medium student. I had developed my English skill through eBIZ, and most of the time I had to give presentation in Bengali. So my English is not that good. I am trying to improve, of course. But I'm not shy about that. Yeah, I'm trying to improve, but I think I'm not an English teacher. What I'm sharing, the lessons are more important than the language. So don't be shy. Don't feel bad about your shortcomings. You have some strengths. You have some knowledge. You have something to share. Just start sharing with the world. That's very important. So before I say goodbye, let me tell you, if you are thinking about starting or restarting your eBIZ business, I would love to be your sponsor and guide you. But if you are already in eBIZ or introduced already by someone else, please don't even think about joining me. You will get equal. I said that I don't like cross sponsoring. You will get equal help staying where you are. And please understand that I won't be able to reply individually. I will try. I will definitely try. If you leave any comments or questions, I will definitely try. But please don't feel bad if I can't reply you individually. Okay, you are important to me. You can follow the resources I share at fb.com/Saurav for regular guidances. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. And if you got some benefits, if you got some valuable information from this training, this slide, don't forget to share with others. Just make it rich. Just help this slide, this training to reach in the hands of every single associates, every single new associates of eBIZ. And I really wish that you don't have to waste so much time I wasted, and you reach your success, you reach your heights, you reach your dreams as soon as possible. And maybe we will meet on some live events one day, and then you can tell me that whether I could make a difference in your life or not. Thank you so much. You can follow valuable lessons or connect with me in the following social networking challenge. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful experience for me. I will be back with lots more information as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Keep an eye on this YouTube channel. Bye for now. Good morning.